Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Damian Talks Education School Shootings in America. We won't change. Now, over the past week, I know you guys have seen what has been happening in Georgia. And yet again, another tragedy, right? Another tragedy. Enough is enough. And I want something to be done about it. I know all of you guys want something to be done about it. So I'm here to talk the real issues with you guys, and I am joined by two of my best friends here, Bry'Neir Seymore and Prince TJ. So thank you fellas so much for joining this important conversation that we're going to have. And hopefully this can open up many eyes out there and many conversations to be had. Cause like I said, enough is enough. Like when and, in my lifetime or in our, children lifetime, generations from now, when is this going to end? When is all of this going to stop? Like, what was your guys, let me just dive into this right here. What was your guys' first reaction when you heard this news right here? Because when I heard it, I was like, I was not even shocked by it. I was like, well, just why? Just why? So let me hear, Bry'Neir, what did you think of this right here? Like, what was going through your mind?
Well, just we're not spoiler alert. I was on campus, right? Because I'm a college student and I'm always in and out of class on campus. I happened to check my phone that day, one of the busiest days of the week for me. So I'm not really into the news. I look on, I find my iHeartRadio notification, suspected person of interest in a Georgia school. I'm like, bruh. And then later on in the afternoon, I would look at the headlines of four murdered and nine injured in this school in Georgia. And I'm just sitting here looking like, wow, I'm going with Damien said, it, it's not surprising. And it's sad that it's not surprising because this has become a reality for us. We see this happen many times. And my heart goes out to the families. And I'm learning that one of the students was a special ed student, didn't know where to go, how to react, or anything. And to see, the family's responses, and it's just a sad, like, time in that area. I'm just so shocked at everything. I'm not surprised, but I'm shocked. It's just too much going on.
It
I'm
is.
getting the full.
It really is too much. Prince TJ, how, when, what was everything that you was feeling?
Well, for me, I was I'm not sure where I was at. I think I found out at school. I'm pretty sure I found it at school. It was my math class. My friend sitting next to me, he was like, "Y'all heard what's going on in Georgia?" I was say, "What's going on in Georgia? What's going on in Georgia?" And he said there was a school shooting. I say, and just like these gentlemen said, I was like, because unfortunately, that's how people in the U.S. react now. It's kind of like we kind of, I don't want to say it because it's sad, but we kind of normalize hearing about a school shooting. It We don't need to normalize it, but in the case of where our leaders are, if we take a stance out of political leaders and we see what are they doing about these school shootings, not just saying anything, not just going around here talking to people, but what can your actions do to prevent these school shootings? Some conservatives want to allow guns in
Mm-hmm.
hands without background checks, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And liberals want to have background checks and take away those weapons from people who don't need it, who don't bury it. You know what I'm saying? And so people also, like where I said, it was 4 dead, 9 injured. And I seen a video on TikTok scrolling around because this really, caught my attention when I seen a video on TikTok, and a teacher, he was scrolling back and forth in his classroom. They were banging at his door, and it was the police department, but he couldn't open the door because it's protocol that you can't open the door during the lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
And so, banging, police department, open up! Police department, open up! He was like, "Oh my gosh, yo, they know I can't open the door. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna protect these kids? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!" I'm like, we put so much responsibility on our teachers to protect the students. And we put so much responsibility on the administration to protect our students. But we really need to really, really, really put these responsibilities on the people in power, our government, our Senate, mayor, governor, president, vice president. We need to put these responsibilities on them as well. Not just our teachers. The teachers are overpacked with a lot of responsibilities already. And yes, I get it. That's their job to protect the students. But also, what can we do to prevent this from happening? It was very sad. Very, very sad.
I agree with you, gentlemen, because, like, with me, everybody knows that I'm a daycare teacher. And, like, for me, I feel that I should not lose my life in the process of what I want to do, which is to be my kids and teach them. Like, I should not have a fear of going to work every day thinking that, oh my gosh, this may be it for me. This may be it for me and then my students. And there was lots and lots of kids who did not go to school the next day because of this right here. They fear that school is not a safe place anymore. It hasn't been. It really hasn't been. If we're being honest, it has not been. And I am so really worried about our students today. I really am. Like, what is it going to take for us to, like, y'all, you guys are safe, but they feel, oh no, 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 we're not, because these things happen, this and that. Like, what can be done about this? Like, seriously. And I feel, in this incident right here, if I'm correct, the parent of that 14-year-old child was responsible for it. Am I right? That parent was responsible for it, and he could be facing some prison time for it. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why enforce that on your child? And it says a lot. I'm sorry, it really says a lot. And I feel that some parents out there should not even be parents to begin with. But I mean, that's a different discussion for a different day. But I mean, a 14-year-old, you guys.
To piggyback on that, Damian, not to cut you off, I was really looking at how the state not only arrested the father, but the mother. And hearing the testimony in court, I hear that the father and this child were randomly shooting guns day and daylight. They were hunting deer. They had guns in his home. The judge has to ask the father, do you randomly keep guns in access of the child? The father said, yes, I do. Because we shoot deer and do all that. And what I'm saying is, no 14-year-old should have a weapon in their hand. Regardless of you hunting or even a BB gun. Like, no. Like, you're normalizing this for him to do that. There's literally a picture of this person with a rifle in their hand. A picture. that people are like using. It's really, you can't blame mental health for this.
No. Mm-mm.
I'm not the advocate of, saying which one was which or which is like, I'm not a person to say that, but I'm saying this is not something you can blame on mental health because this person is around guns consciously, like this is around them. You know what I'm saying? That already can be a pick in the story. Around guns, around weapons. I'm like, wow, and the state really did get both the parents. So just to add on to what Damian was saying, both parents in jail.